Hey guys, today we're going to talk about simplifying rational expressions. I hope you find this pretty simple. Remember to take notes and at the end do the surveys. So first of all, let's talk about the definition. A rational expression is a fraction that has polynomials in the numerator and the denominator. We can simplify rational expressions by reducing the fractions and using a key exponent rule. This is the rule you need to know. If I was going to simplify x to the sixth over x to the third, I could rewrite this x to the sixth as x times x times x times x times x times x over x to the third, which is just x times x times x. Now I see some x's in common, so I can start marking those off because they cancel each other out. And I'm left with 3 x's on the top, which is just x times x times x, and that gives me x to the third. Now, look at the relationship of the two original x's in the final one. How can I get from 6 to 3 and get 3? What is the pattern of the exponents? Well, here's the quotient rule. If I have a to the b and a to the c, then I just subtract b and c, and that'll give me the exponent. But I have to have same bases there, so the same variable to start with. This is much simpler once we actually see an example. So, the big thing that you need to remember is divide the coefficients and subtract the exponents. So here's our first example. We're going to simplify 4x to the fifth over 2x squared. Remember, divide your coefficients, so 4 divided by 2 is 2, and subtract your exponents. 5 minus 2 is 3, so it's just 2x to the third. Don't do anything with your variable, just write it down. Let's do another example. This time we're going to simplify 12n to the 7th over 8n squared. So I have to divide 12 by 8. Well, I can't divide 12 by 8, but I can simplify that fraction to be 3 over 2. And then when I subtract my exponents, 7 minus 2 is 5, so it's 3n to the 5th over 2. The variable goes to the top because it's positive. Here's another example. This time we're going to simplify negative b to the 8th over b to the 5th. Well, here I don't have any coefficients. It's just 1. So 1 divided by 1 is 1. And then my exponents I need to subtract. 8 minus 5 is 3. But I have that negative out there and I need to keep that. So it's negative b to the third. Finally, let's look at one more example. It's just written a little different. If you find one written like this, what you need to do is take what you're dividing by, so in this case the 3m, and divide each part or each term by that 3m. So then, again, divide the coefficients and subtract the exponents. So we have 6 divided by 3, which would be 2, and m to the fourth divided by m to the first would be m to the third. And you just keep going straight across. So negative 12m cubed divided by 3m would be negative 4m squared. Negative 9m squared divided by 3m would be negative 3m. And 3m divided by 3m would just be 1. Here, just make sure you watch your signs. But other than that, you're just dividing each piece by that outside piece. Here are your survey questions. Fill those out. And if you have any questions, make sure you ask in class.